All right, welcome YouTubers. End of session 2, round 2, whatever you want to call it. Reminder, you can go to anywhere on any internet browser, go www.greatdanepicks.com. It'll bring you up to my webpage, and you can scroll down a bit and pick your session. Session 3 will be coming up. It's Saturday today, the 11th, and on the 12th I'll start session 3. But session 2 is a wrap-up. Pretty quick A-type game, win-loss. What did I do here? Yeah, A-type game, win-loss, and then I pushed. Won in the real world there. That would have been enough to push me over for what I was looking for this session. Then I lost, and a win, and a loss, and then 2 wins, and that's where I froze out. I made $14.54. $2,000 bets here, $20,000 bankroll. So that happened pretty quickly on the third. After the third, I made a little bit of money. For my B, which is what I put most of my money on, which is the second game in my series, I won right away. First day of the 29th, plus 18, and that put me up and over. So been a pretty quiet 2 weeks. Lots of losses and stuff after, and I got one more game of tonight. If we look at this on my chart, you get a little bit better idea. We started where this red arrow, that was the end of the first session on a vertical line on the 29th. And like I said, the first day, let me do the black line first, which is the B picks. We went 1-0, and I'm up over 24,000. I think I'm 25,000. So I made $5,000 total for the year on a 20,000 bankroll. That's 25%. That got me up over the 20% margin, and so I was looking for 20% total in the second session, between the first and the second session, year to date. And so I got it. All I needed was one win, and I got over. And I got lucky in both my picks, so to say. I don't know what's going to happen today. I don't think I have a B pick today, but you can see I ended up escaping the session at the high point, just like I did on the first session. And that's a good little bit of luck there. Sometimes this goes up and sometimes this goes down. It went down a little bit the rest of the session. For the A picks, which is the blue line, again, I froze out early. And we got a huge drop, right? Well, what happened here is I went down, like I said, and up and down and up, and finally crossed over that 20% line. I'm a little bit less than 25%. I think I'm 23%. Nonetheless, for the year, the A picks are 6-3, so 66% pick rate. Again, not a lot of games, but that's the way it happens. If you want a 66% pick rate, you want to pick all the games, you'll have a 53% pick rate if you're lucky. If you're making money. My B picks are 5-2. That's up over 70%. So doing pretty well. The blue froze out here, like I said, and then after that it's gone sort of in a tailspin, down and up, down and up. And I think it's got one more game today or something like that. But we'll see where that ends. But again, very fortunate to get out, set my limit, and be at the high point. It won't happen every single session. Some sessions you can make more money than what I was doing, or you can lose more money than what I was doing. Since we're in the second session, this line sort of becomes apparent now. This little dotted line down here is a black little dotted line that ends about 18,000 right now. That's the aggregate if you played every single game. So my B picks haven't been necessarily a winner every single game, and my A picks were way down here, and they spiked back. I know they went 3-0 last night to 8,000. So yeah, despite the fact that I'm doing pretty poor overall picking, I think I'm 20-24 on A's and like 12-12 on B's or something. We're still, hanging in there. My methodology is making money. Eventually, this tends to either swing back. I mean, there's a lot of, if you play every single game of mine, it will swing back eventually. But sometimes you end up a little bit of a winner, a little bit of a loser. Sometimes a big winner, a big loser. But like I said, if you follow my advice, you'd be sitting pretty at 23 and 25% right now on your money, or like $5,000 up, right? Of course, you can scale that $2,000 pick, $20,000 bankroll to any bankroll you have going forward. Most of the people who play with me have a larger bankroll if you've been playing with me for a few years, because it amasses pretty quickly. So we're going to kick off here, I think, on the 12th, like I said, tomorrow. And not sure when the break comes in, the All-Star break. I'll have to go figure that out for sure. But again, if I get up over 30% on any of my picks for a given day, end of day over 30%, I'm going to freeze this session out too. And again, I only need just a little bit, right? I mean, like $1,000 on the black, so one win. So again, I'm looking at a one-win scenario, sort of net aggregate to get up over 30%, and that's what I'm looking to do. Hopefully I get it done pretty early, and I can go to sleep for a couple weeks, all right? All right, well, thank you so much for watching. Again, go to my www.greatbanepicks.com and find Session 3 for your free picks, and jump on it early. Jump on it tomorrow, all right? See ya.